In case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama salon. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Streets of Freetown to the world beyond. We dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we know be shy. Vibration stories should know the die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from a seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from Komon-Tok, the place to be. We dey yarn and care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go yarn the things we need to know. Political leaders, they gonna hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Komon-Tok, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for.
Yes, Fambuleuna. Welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok. You know that already. You know this. We know they're done with Komon-Tok there. Well, one of the Komon-Tok we get today in the program, as we late a little bit, we apologize for that. We see one document they circulate in our social media. We don't generate a lot of discussion and outrage for say the government of Salon sell one school compound, even though per the document they say now state land where it was 200,000 to one Lebanese, and this provoked a lot of question about heritage, about the free quality education, about even the future of Upikinde. We can look into that. We also see this again a common late night yesterday, where I'm sure plenty people already are aware. Say the former U.S. ambassador is no longer with us. He has resigned, and he gave reasons why he resigned. But we there behind the scene, we study and try to gather information as to why. This now when I say abruptly, I'll go put again, maybe unceremoniously, in the sense that we see Chesley Lindsay when I be the High Commissioner, the UK High Commissioner in Salon. When he behind the parts, he make a farewell, he tell goodbye properly. But this one, well, again, any size smoke come out. If you any size smoke, if you check far the day, and there are a lot of rumors. So we know they focus on those rumors about maybe until another. I'm sure I know how I'm gonna, but I'm not talking. Not so people not talking. We already know who's people they manipulate this one. People in the part manipulate this one to their own way, how they want polish, how they want straight, how they want talk. Wow, social media a different world on its own. So again, like we still there behind the scene, they try to find more information from sources that we trust. For now, we'll take on the face value. What's in this man puts as a reasons we go put on for another see why he decide for resign. And we also go look at one APC MP don't talk to the one day we still believe in electoral justice, and this it make into the civic day na McKinney where they call on people and for move on. And we will count that side for now. We also they look into another very this I would say you know, now a groundbreaking when the sour market, this market, you don't tell this market. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, since Ibikin time, but look like say finally today that are open officially, and we hope say it will able to serve the purpose. Because sometimes traders them back, even if they don't provide for them certain thing, you know, sometimes in some cases they not even go there because then they look at say like people maybe you know they go there, so then prefer for certain treats. We don't see them cases, then similar cases and they. But anyway, we go touch on that, and we also go look into a very disturbing event while we brought out now Germany. We die because nobody no go for go claiming body according to the video we get. The end of a cremator, in other words, a cremator, in other words, burner, and then get the ashes. And I'm sure we are Sierra Leoneans, and this is not a part of a culture. Of course, this is not common thing in some parts of the world. For example, maybe in India, you know, then a normality. Even this part, there are people that where they left will say, if they die, may then cremate them body. That's fine, but we no get her. So if we see them, then kind of news and they, I'm sure it raise, you know, it is a lot of discussion about socialism. It is a lot of discussion about mingling. There is a lot of discussion about at least belonging, like you find a group, like find people. I mean, interaction is good. You know, isolation they pay in most cases. I know they say that so it happen. I know they talk about general. You know, so let me just get this clear. I know they talk say now so it happened, but I know them country and a very busy country, and sometimes some people do not get time for even socialize, which is a thing we will find for we consider. I'm sure plenty people don't see this other news so they circulate and say the Minister of Tourism then say you know we're the best minister of West Africa. You know, I tell you about we own government. If you now buy award number, Mrs. F, I go and see the bing, 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 bing. If not per award number, if you not per award number, if not per award, I want to see whose government in Africa would they beat we get the best singer. They go to Dubai and go get the best minister. Madabi gets the best president in Africa, now West Africa. The first lady gets the best first lady in West Africa, now Africa. Now my God, Ben Kaifala, the best anti-corruption in West Africa. My good God. But you know, then they make ridiculous. It's become ridiculous in the sense that some of them. You know, I don't know how to put that more than we'll touch on that. So I just say I bring up because it make waves on social media. And we also they look at the African news. Burkina Faso, of course, they don't scrap visa for all Africa, meaning that you don't need again because when you're within the West African bloc, first you get free visa. We all know Nandi. But if you come up from the north, the south, the east, you need a visa. For now, it don't scrap Nandi. No more visa for any African, which is a good thing. Honestly, it's shameful, embarrassing. The average American can travel all over the world more than you. The average European, they travel now. You on continent where you born more than you. How ridiculous, how ironical, me continent. me continent I not get freedom for travel day. The one on born day, it get more freedom for travel day. I mean, something is wrong with us, and it's better with this guy to change things there, and that is why this guy, I think, he make more waves internationally, and the Pan-Africanism venture is still there on, and we don't know, but this guy now, like what I can say, player to watch. Ibrahim Traore, now a player to watch. I don't want to say anything now about whether probably we go keep an eye. Probably in the next 2 years to 3 years, what till we see it do? If the consistency take place, no, but maybe some other continent will opt for say, you know what? I think Lord, we go the military way. All right, so we go look at the global affairs. Trump and Starmer don't meet. I'm sorry. Trump there on state visits now the UK for the second time, and of course today now one of the biggest land prosperity tech deal where the UK government and the American government signed. We worth more than 150 billion. So it's a good news. It's a political goal, a big goal for Starmer where they under serious pressure, as we know. As always, me people there, we did a double to Komon-Tok there. If you just join we in a different side with the YouTube, maybe we say so for the first time. And how for joining me is super easy. Click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, and each time we can live, we will send you an alert. And of course, we also did our Facebook, we did our TikTok, Instagram. Me or they present the program, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. And today na the 18th of September 2025. We can just not for them issues here. Better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama.
All right, so let's start with the first thing first. And I'm sure plenty people already don't see these largest. Let me just put first this letter. What we see, this they make rounds on the social media. Now this we see. Let's read them for ourselves. Quick one, and from there I will put a little bit of disturbance in at the school, like a protest. Well, let me just see first what in the letter say. Right. All right, some family on Abia. Okay, find the letter now. Okay, so this letter say, or I say the document. This document reads, state land sold to Rodlin Holdings Limited at Baibure Road, Kisi. I am directed to refer to the above subject and to acknowledge receipt of 200,000 United States dollars only on payment in receipt of state's land, and to convey the approval of the ministry to release the property to you under the following terms. The land is offered for sale as if we are familiar. Sorry why they read and slow. It's because the writing not too clear, so I go for slow a little bit, please. We are on the basis of which you have paid the sum of 200,000 United States dollars. All right, United States dollars. The land is to be used for commercial purpose. A building permit to be obtained from the Ministry of Land, Housing and Country Planning before commencing any construction work. There should be minimal cutting of trees in the area, and in compliance with the Sierra Leone Environmental Protection Agency, the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning will prepare and over your registered conveyance. And so it ends. All right. So these are the documents where they scatter social media, and the documents come up with another video. Will they come?
This serious demonstration in our community, Kisi Shell, they say for our son can buy this school compound in our agency school. So now that demonstration they see now so right now. So the teachers versus the students then now. The way they don't come put another the people that they pan stone for. So right now, as today the 15th of September 2025, live in our Kisi community. They pan a serious one. The students they pan stone the flowers then what is for them can put them container. So this school company they say they don't sell from the mocks. They come up so. Therefore, them building the whole and go for pull then. So now the demonstration they see now also, although police are not inside it, now the teachers and the students and force. They say they not agree for the school compound. Understand say of ours they don't come by this school compound. Very soon and go for dislocate the people and then this community.
All right, so Famulen, this now we see they circulate on social media, and this one provoke a lot of the people who then send to now Radlin Holding Limited. Other people then say now Fawaz, but whatever the case may be, we go to the official statements now. For say then sell to Radlin. It's not a secret. Everybody knows say the government they on a tight budget, over tight budget. In fact, teachers and they self will not even pay it. Teacher backlog salaries and they for free quality education, then subventions and wouldn't be the government. I mean, all governments be the give schools there across the country. I'm sure this is not a news. Everybody know it, but plenty time. So you know, like when I say every like text school every little helps. Perhaps maybe governments look say low sell this side, low cover some old. You know, we don't know. But what's in people in the what's in people in door line is this is not school. And government they talk about free quality education. Talk about a government where boast about spending 22% of the budget in promoting education, free quality education. So for later the controversy of selling a school land, okay. That's in a state land, according to by law. We all know now they say every land of the country belongs to the states, including yours. But however, before even they don't just can't take yours. So if you, except probably maybe developmental projects they want to take across, maybe government want to do maybe road construction, or maybe they want creation of facility around, and that one they then go adequately compensate you. Now, this one indifferent. Now, that's at the time for sure. This one indifferent. Assuming, say, governments like, oh, say, I get land. But this already school day, picking and they go school day. What about the future of those kids? What kind of arrangement do they make? We don't know how to do it. If maybe sometimes government, they plan for relocate them to somewhere else for maybe for convenience. Maybe government also say the land don't become worth because $200,000 almost billion and itself, you know, if you have to sell the billion, almost, and also them 5 billion, 5 billion, now we're happy if you get it wrong. You know, so government probably look at and say, let's sell this one for us, let's pay teachers, or let's pay other side, or let's cover some food side, you know, we're not able, while this will catch with. But even if the government decide for give them another place, they go definitely get for unbog the land in environment, because maybe I not see any place near that side that Kisi party. Maybe I'm going to get up the hill, other side, where it go cost again, the other picking them for relocate, or maybe for the travel. I don't know, but I think maybe government for the think even more hard. I don't know the visit where Madabio go visit Ibrahim Traore, not only for maybe for go talk about for join ECOWAS, but there are a lot of things and where they're supposed for land. Where I see the other day, I listened the Minister of Finance, where it be the time for talk say governments themselves want go into mining. The mining will potentially generate go give you leverage for we serve involved in mining and take part of you know, whatever resource. And this is the model where Burkina Faso did do. Burkina Faso, as we know now, more or less, now a landlocked country. apart of being landlocked country, the war locked them back. You see, double punishment. Double punishment. With all those double punishment, the European Union no one get business with them because of France. America no one get business with them because of, you know, now West, Western powers are more or less and can unite against if somebody wants to for become, independent. But what thing they able to do, they're able to take control of their resources. Most of the mega projects, what they do in other parts of the country, they now self projects, who say they get. Who say, self projects. So instead of government, the point I make here is instead of government continue for the take maybe then school land there, other land there, for letting, because maybe they don't add up or maybe money no day. Why they know they concentrate and make sure say that project, that proposal become realistic. Or the one where you don't talk, where you all on tire for mother be for reducing travel. Imagine, this is 200,000. That na mother be in only one travel. Not to me say, I don't know if you will get. Let us see you say favor. Let you listen from Keketoma how much they pay for one. This now just the flight alone is $100,000. If you not see the clip, I will forgive you because get tons of them. But I'm sure not to Newton and the Keketoma say then they spend $100,000 per even one skip. And this if you check Mohamed Kamarimba, I think we must get accolade inside them the entire every they can't. Where you content the entire, I think it is 26 number or 27. This year no more. It is 27. I don't see the clip. No, listen, no, just take this one. So at the time of compare 200,000 and mother bill in just one travel. Wait for don't just put them for let people. No, see that Mr. Komon-Tok and talk for himself.
Yeah, but of course. I mean, if you take private jets for going to UN, you spend nothing less than over $100,000.
So it's on a budget. What's on a budget for this trip?
What's your budget for this trip? I'm not going to because I'm going to the finance man.
All right. So the point I make here is nothing less than $100,000. Nothing less than that. More than that. Then travel. So just matter being one trip, don't save that school day from being sold. But anyway, we just still bring account. Another thing where I'm sure plenty of people don't see, and we'll go discuss it. Anyway, we'll go do a follow-up on the story. Hopefully, we'll try to get more information. We'll go open with SWI, and if we get more information as we do, as always, we definitely bring account on that. I'm sure this is not a news again. Everybody don't know, say, David Bryan Hunt resigns. But yes, there are people in a yard abopa. If Komon-Tok no come, they're not able to get no side. Just like any other media outlets, you get people and wait, they get them. Then not also no, they go out other side, but when for come to credible or any information, now they don't trust. We all Mr. gets me side international news. So me no say if I go and they get disappointments, just so we all know we do serve the favor. You all be don't listen, yeah, and that's fine. The more the merrier, not so. There is nothing wrong in there. No harm. Now we just read for now waiting. David put here. David say, friends and colleagues, it is with heavy heart that I wanted to share with you that I submitted my resignation as ambassador to Sierra Leone earlier today to President Trump and will not be returning to Freetown. This was not easy. This was not an easy decision and a very unexpected one. As Aaron and I have loved every moment of our time with you and have I have an enduring admiration for the work that each of you do to advance the U.S.-Sierra Leone relationship. That said, a number of personal factors, including my father, that's the word. One day you underline a number of personal factors. You underline, personal factors, including my father's unexpected triple bypass surgery last week, necessitates that I be closer to home in Virginia at this time. I deeply regret that I will not be able to bid farewell to all of you in person, but rest assured that your work has been nothing short of inspirational. I am confident that under the leadership of Chad Yancey and the rest of the mission, our standing country team, our important work to promote American security, safety, and economic prosperity will continue. End of the letter Bryan sent. Well, let me just take on back into history. Let me hear some of the famous advice where Bryan begin to Salon people. We can just now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know.
President of the United States of America, accredited to Sierra Leone. For me, it's been a real joy to be here, and I've enjoyed every moment of my time in the country so far. We have to take down the rhetoric. What Sierra Leone needs is an environment in which everyone is working together to promote national unity. United States view, what we're hoping is that the Electoral Review Commission will put out a comprehensive report that looks at two areas. First, legislative and constitutional changes that are necessary to ensure that the various deficiencies that were identified in the 2023 elections, the 2018 elections, the 2012 elections do not repeat themselves. And secondly, we're hoping that the committee will make recommendations as to how the government moves forward with accountability for the incidents that took place during the 2023 elections.
For some, there would be a rerun of the election. Is that in any way possible?
So one, the rerun of the election is something that has come up multiple times from multiple quarters in the media. The scope of work that was laid out for the Electoral Review Committee, both in the Agreement for National Unity and in the Constitution of the committee by the president, makes no mention of a rerun of the elections. And I think it doesn't do so for a couple of reasons. First, the time frame in which the electoral results could be challenged in court has long expired. The opposition made a decision to pursue other means to resolve their disputes than through a court challenge. Under Sierra Leonean law, as I understand it, a court challenge is the only way that we could look at invalidation of the electoral results. And as I say, under your law, there are specific timeframes under which that has to be undertaken, which have expired. So I don't think that that is a realistic scenario to talk about. I think what we need to be looking at, as I've said, is one, legislation, and two, accountability. I don't think talking about invalidation of results or rerun of the elections is helpful because it's not realistic. Let me start with the listener who asked for the definition of tripartite. The reason they call it tripartite is because it has three co-chairs. One of those co-chairs comes from the government of Sierra Leone, one comes from the All Parties Congress, and one comes from the United Nations. So that's why we call it tripartite, because there are three parties involved in chairing it and three parties involved in the work of the committee. In terms of what is the committee's mandate, I think the committee's mandate was to review all of Sierra Leone's elections since she became a multi-party democracy. But the mandate says that whatever the committee recommends has to be realistic and it has to be implementable, which is why when people talk about, are we going to invalidate the results and have a new election? As I said earlier, Sierra Leonean law is fairly clear on this point. That can be done by the courts based on an electoral petition filed within a specific frame of time. The opposition chose not to file a petition seeking the invalidation with the courts during that time frame. There isn't a space for a rerun. There isn't a space for an invalidation. So what the committee is focusing on is what is implementable.
The program now, Good Morning Salute the Country from 98.1 FM. We round up with messages now, Facebook page. This one, Mohammed Sarawali. Please must ask the ambassador that if the tripartite investigation find out that the election was rigged and they recommend that there should be a rerun.
I think I've said my views on the the rerun. I think the block to anything like that would be Sierra Leone's law. Sierra Leone's law is relatively clear on how electoral disputes are handled, and we're well outside the time frame where that law would allow for such a rerun to take place. And I think it is very unlikely that the committee would recommend something that could not be implemented under Sierra Leone law.
All right. So again, these are some of the controversial for some people, but it be very deliberate, clear, make things sense. Say the tripartite no get no absolute. You know, I'm sure by this time and now, I understand the emotion. The emotions were too high, but the moment we are documents for dona we earn, when we look at her, we analyze her. We not say we're perfect, but we tell her the hard fact. And fortunately, we see from authorities and by including the US ambassador, they have to go and so put them here. Now, what you would say for Turkey is a lot of them statements here anger a lot of people, and because then look at and say America supposed to say it's supposed to be the backbone, not so, of democracy. And back then that was the case. America, the team up, the supports for a democracy. We see what's happening in Ivory Coast, where Laurent Gbagbo be one, you know, stand on the way for, you know, against some people. Even though he lost election democratically, we see the US support to ECOWAS, the UN, the EU, and of course France, they will pull out. So, you know, the world on change. You know, they said there's only one thing that is constant in life, and that is change. That is change. Change is constant. So the world will change. Back then, globalization, America is taking the lead to support, to make sure that democracy everywhere in the world is protected. So that is where people they miss the point. Then we say sometimes America still be America, where they look after the small country there, where they look for democracy. And we be not making clear without serious opposition, taking what I can say, take the bull by the horn. Ala coincide. Country like America not the coincide. Country like UK not the coincide. Country like the EU not the coincide. It got to be something tangible, something practical, a robust challenge. But if we decide for settle the thing amicably in house, what if it's no American power no day? Where go Joe's can say you come out if not take place. That was the basis where David Hunt be the guy for come out. A lot of people are not happy with these statements. Some people say, well, now this will be the same and just. But again, now come to the resignation. We don't know, but it puts several factors, meaning that things and personally we not agree with. Some people say don't get pressure behind the scene from the opposition, from Samuel Kamara in camp, from the don't back mountain. They say don't compromise. Some people say don't take bribe. Some people say it align more with the ruling government. It looks like they become more pro bio than even the opposition, and you know all kinds of different random talk. But for we on side, Lord just left us so until we get, I know say as time that goes on, we must get probably one or two of the issues there we make a resign. Whether Trump actually fire, we know because this the Democrat are doing Biden term in Canada and a Republican in the rule. It could possibly be now because of that. But America know they operate too. Jerry Powell, the US. The Treasury, the US, the head of the US Treasury, different governments don't use them. I don't know they pull on the, you know, that's key position. Then they're not the church, not the church because maybe APC for example, or SLBB. No, as long as they perform. Then they left you there. That's not clear one. So this one, we don't know, like I say, we'll keep an eye and not just take what the man say. Personally, issues them, personally, and because of Papa and triple bypass surgery, he decided for left the country and resign, not for camp. Like I say, this is unceremoniously done because people may look at us say, if you want left, given the relationship, given the advice, given the, you know, if you don't, just like where Lindsay do if I don't do the same. But anyway, you know, nothing of a surprise here on Earth. Everything is possible on planet Earth. And whether maybe the Iziwegi genuine or not genuine, well, only time will tell. But whatever the case, we know say in one of the most controversial ambassador, because as we talk sooner, there are people away, even when they talk so, and they feel bad because they expect say when this new ambassador come, is supposed to come protect democracy. The 2023 election clearly, without any doubt, it begets question mark and it beget challenges there. So then we look at it for this side of the opposition, but interest strike for kind of the middle side. You understand? It's time for code but law, you know, and that's he explained. So this angered a lot of people, and people feel disappointed. A great number of people and they feel disappointed for that statement we be make and look like say that to this issue. Well, now that's how they will the tap. Another, like I said, they bring for more. Another issue what we get for looking to a very difficult one. This now I like an advice to we all take a look at this picture, this video they circulate on social media. May God sorry for this word outside it.
We come back with brother now. Now we this we come. So the don't born with brother. At the body in this, so the don't born on. So they come back and so. I make a fine for mingle. When you mingle, you don't go born your body. But not say I no mix. Not say me know the part of Sierra Leoneans here. Not say me this.
This week, they don't want already because they maybe see somebody for. So they can go there and everybody. So you know, it's too sorry for, but they go get a good road. They go make heaven for them. You know, easy. So please, this is a lesson for all. Any outside, make sure say one or two people you know see it. Where you get problem, make sure say one or two people you make you see it. Any another people, another popular look now. At least if we be no quick, this is not for no bonus. We go get a good road. Because any amount of man so you do, yeah. So,
Mama, say one or two words.
First of all, may God bless you. Who can I have the one that will not come, who will not get the opportunity for come. This is so sad. Let God get a good road. We pray for her. Now we will proceed. And I will ever left you. Now I make good try to become. Although we don't know before time, God is with you, God will be with you. God will take control of you, God will be a good angel there. Because we will not be want for this happen to you. If we know before time, so everybody now will talk. If we know before time, anybody will sick, we go under that kind of situation here. They will know. I make good day and see that you and step together. Would they pray for you? They will sorry for you. Yeah?
Amen.
This will not wish for you. Because we don't see all this all we need to be back. We all care for God. But will they pray to God for you? They will take control for you.
Amen.
They will give good angels there. We are Sierra Leoneans there. We picking them brothers and sisters. In any condition. No, can be. Some teammates, anybody.
All right, so that's now this clip will circulate. I'm sure plenty of people would don't see her. So it's just like what did they say, a wake up call for we all. At least not try for mingle and try at least for belong, and it means a lot. And we don't know much about this person we lost in life. The circumstance, and we just see this circulate on social media, and I thought it carry message for where we can bring Cantona. Now, I think we get a good news for Shia now. The good news are that we minister. Let us see. Okay, I think in this. I don't know if now this now. Let's see.
Then tin them.
And this. Truth Media be the time for explain about this award, but I'll just listen.
Bloody thing then go make we happy, thing then go make we grow stronger as you know people we elect the country. Yesterday share photos and videos of how the beach turn like. You know, we go follow up on that for see if there is any progress, if they've cleaned the beach. It's the only public beach, one of the main side people and they come all side for come. Not for left hand or see that kind of day. No, we shouldn't. You don't need all the money in the world for clean day. No need for wait for European Union for cancer. We say EU beach clean up for logo clean. No. We can do it. Show some leadership. Say I see organization. In one news yesterday, they say the Minister of Tourism na Salona, the best minister in West Africa. He win award. The head of the tourist board as well himself win award. Please come and clean the beach. Congratulations on your awards. But please do not clean that beach day. Do not clean that beach day. Get some enforcement. I understand the seaweed issue. And for me, I don't understand how all this while, all these years, seaweed the kaya, we're not able to understand how for use. I've been to Zanzibar, like I say. I've seen at Zanzibar how that they transform seaweed to making local soap and other things. You know, at Zanzibar, there was a project. I went on some conference and then take with some community. You say, then have seaweed been there and bog the beach. So then work on some ideas how then they transform them. So it become something where people then they use for make things for the society. But we see we always we know buy machine the other day outside the machine the other day then tell me at the parts and the of the machine and then at the beach. You know some things you don't need all. I know the resource constraint at this country, but you don't need all the resources in the world to keep for cuts and grass and then at the beach. Keep the roundabouts tidy. You know, keep the footpaths. Grass don't grow at the place like na farm, man. Come on, we can do better. And help people in that beach with some public toilets.
All right, so Fambul, like what I can say, we're not done with wonders. What I can say, wonders shall never end. We don't know how did they make this award business don't become very, very comical now in the sense. And I don't know if people in the time for just hard to their CV or to their ego, because the reality on each of these ministries where they claim award, including the presidency, nothing much where you go talk about. It's not about the paper. It's not about the statistics. You know, it's not about, because what they go tell you, they go refer you to this media or this agency or this outlet or this magazine or this committee or this consultancy. Now then give you this award when we know behind the scene how the entire can be lobby. When you lobby and you get waiting for Guy, you don't get there. But you know, it sounds like, you know, sometimes, you know, they will wrap up yourself waiting there. But look at the beach then. Look at the beaches then. Look around. It's so shameful. And if you look at this particular area, I always want to say, the Ministry of Tourism, one of the things where they did neglect, now what do they say, internal local tourism. Most people, when they talk about tourism, what do they think? What do they kind of the mind? Na white man. If you don't talk about tourism, what do they kind of in their mind? Na white man, na foreigner. But we forget say we can also generate huge amount of money locally. Huge amount of money. We get some, you know, we get some heroes there. For example, Babure. We understand say engraved steel day na kase. If only government invests in that side, they create that place there, they make it, then they pay. Look what did happen at Burkina Faso. Thomas Sankara, a monument. Thomas Sankara, a monument. People across the world, they go there Now we'll see some of them videos and they will get for they can begin the show now. People and they pay, and the government, I think they spend 150 million francs, something like that. It's a huge money. But the point why they make here is that they recover that money there. So we get Sendepie, we get Baibure, then the Madame Yoko there. There are lots. But of course, we know say Sendepie probably we're not able to get English, but we know in village they're able to recreate. Black Americans, whether they come up from America, they go there. Then for they go there, I'm sure the Amistad revolt, where my brother and one of the people that were actor, that film will be win a lot of award across the world. Amistad revolt. That film they sell we put we on the map. Black Americans, when they talk about Sierra Leone, Amistad revolt give them a clue, give them a sort of like an understanding. So imagine the government make a recreational. Most of them park here where they go to. Most of these places there, even some of them museum here where visit. Na recreational something. Na artificial, na replica. Na replica of most of the thing there. Something and then artifacts and actually thing there, but some of them now replica. So they're able to replicate. In other words, the scene in family. These are just money making. So they're not even use this way for let them generate. But when they go win the award, then can't tell me, what do we God. And anyway, Lord just left this one. All right, now just focus on one more thing. I think the tripartite will not do it again. Listen to what MP say from McKinney under the Civic Day campaign. As we know, then McKinney with the Minister of Information.
Afaminu and tripartite and the rek the Uramada biome. They get for cost me today because I said tripartite not come for pull nobody. It come for implement for the betterment of Sierra Leone. This is the reality. When I left for the fool people then, enough is enough of this fool. Ninang Karasabura, the Sokong Karasamura, Apunkabana. Me, as una MP, Makeni Central Naya. I am tired. The market, now I'm not getting going to market. Because I see go there. All day with traders, then they get pressure. The executive and then this. Then they get pressure. Then they bring someone tomorrow. Next tomorrow. Stupid people not get what they eat. Then they add for fool them. Fool. Now fool. We, APC, we they go to a lower level this month ending for mid-up October. We they begin with world election. Do ya go contest election so that you go vote for a flag bearer in 2026. But issues of tripartite now review the problems we don't pass for CC Sierra Leone be a democratic pure state. Una thank you. Momonu.
All right, so this again is the make rounds on the social media, and the last one we will pay attention to today. Sarah Ground, they're not open now. Just few, we just take 2 minutes of we can just.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know.
Well, silence, Your Excellency the President. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Cabinet ministers, they're waiting here today. Members of Parliament, members of the NACID Board of Trustees, Director General, management and staff of NACID, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, now permit me make I go read some which I don't write. And then we can talk the other one at the language we're all very comfortable with. I will start by saying that I'm very, very happy to be here this morning. For me, I officially commissioned this magnificent sewa grounds market. This is a project that we inherited. It has long been overdue. I'm delighted that NASIT has shown the commitment to finally complete it. I wish to commend the Minister of Labour and Social Security, the Director General, Board of Trustees, the management and staff of NASIT for taking this vital project to completion. This is an important investment in our nation's socio-economic infrastructure. It is a direct support to the informal sector and serves as an enabler to my government's Big Five development agenda. The informal sector plays a vital role in our economy.
All right. So again, this is just part of the projects where, like what they say, government and continuity. I just wish that hospital, where 100-bed hospital, they about for collapse and continue. And I think perhaps I should have even paid more attention quickly on that, because health, if we not get well body, not they talk about market. You know, prioritize your priority, right? But anyway, here we go. Kudos. Anyway, at least then complete that project. So, all right. So now I'll tap the local news. We go now the African affairs as Burkina Faso done waive visa for all Africans. It's a big day. So, not take on a day.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok.
Vice President of South Sudan, Riek Machar, charged with murder, treason, and crimes against humanity. Burkina Faso announces the scrapping of visa fees for all African travelers. Plus, the Assistant Secretary.
All right, so at least I don't get that side here. Burkina Faso don't become the latest country, and I think Kenya also don't do a similar plan like that, but they exclude some countries out. And like I say, as a beginner now, the average American get more right for travel. Now you on continent who you born more than you. Same as the European, same as the person with the British passport, you know. But I think things are changing. You know, the African leaders, some of them need to wake up, because the more we integrate, the more we open up space, boundary, we begin to travel, begin to do business among ourselves. Now, so we continue to become a continent, become richer, and now so they become more prosperous, more unity, and more stronger. Unless we decide to do otherwise, but I think these are the best way Burkina Faso. And now Burkina Faso, they show the lead, how to do. And I hope Salon said will consider to do the same, open up to all the African countries, you know, let them come, because at the end of the day, we are all one people, not so. Anyway, now we look at Trump in state visits in the UK, and that would be the last news for tonight. When it comes to
oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know, oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet
entering the state banquet to celebrate the special relationship. The first time a US president has been honoured this way twice. It's well known many of the King's personal views on global affairs differ to those of Donald Trump, so the monarch's speech was carefully crafted.
We and our allies stand together in support of Ukraine to deter aggression and secure peace. And our AUKUS submarine partnership with Australia sets the benchmark for innovative and vital collaboration. Our countries are working together in support of crucial diplomatic efforts, not least of which, Mr. President, is your own personal commitment to finding solutions to some of the world's most intractable conflicts.
The King's remarks ended up being more political than the President's, who, aside from the odd self-congratulatory moment, expressed mostly gratitude.
This was the second state visit, and that's the first, and maybe that's going to be the last time. I hope it is, actually. But this is truly one of the highest honors of my life. Such respect for you and such respect for your country.
It arrived in Windsor by helicopter. When the President of the United States lands on your lawn, it's only natural to pop your head out for a look. They were soon sharing a carriage. This is what the Brits call soft diplomacy. It's certainly not subtle diplomacy. Normally this would all happen on the city's streets, so the public can catch a glimpse of the monarch and his guest. Security worries and protest fears meant that wasn't possible. To compensate for the lack of cheering crowds, the British military put on an unprecedented show. More bands, more soldiers, more of everything than a normal state visit for a president who appreciates a spectacle. He laid a wreath at the late Queen's tomb, one of the day's few moments not captured on camera.
Oh, well, that's great.
And inspected items from the royal collection in one of the only rooms on Earth with more gold trim than Mar-a-Lago. While outside, things were getting a little weird.
How dare you mock Donald John Trump, the greatest president?
It is quite a strange scene here. There are several hundred people, a mix of curious locals, a few protesters, and quite a few people wearing red MAGA hats. But the vast majority of President Trump's state visit is happening behind castle walls, meaning no one here is really going to see much of anything. For Trump fans, it was about showing there is some support for the US president in Britain, even when polls suggest he remains very unpopular.
Show support for a real leader, a strong man, and just everything that Keir Starmer isn't.
They seem to like each other, though. Have you noticed?
No, they do.
No, I don't think
Trump
so.
is very good at playing a game, and when you know how to read his comms and read his subtext, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly who is weak, and that is Keir Starmer.
Many of the president's critics are also unhappy at Prime Minister Starmer for inviting Trump back in the first place.
All right, so that's now the so we end the program for tonight. And if you just join me, this now Komon-Tok. Today we look at key issues, and we see a document where they circulate on social media where governments see they don't sell land, but this land they say na state land, but it na school did anyway for $200,000. And Bryan Hunt don't resign from post as the deputy, as the ambassador, and we see one APC MP they urge samurai and people and say that they forget about the Tripartite and Sewa Grand Market would open, and of course the death of one of brother with a cremate na Germany, and the Minister of Tourism win award, the best minister in West Africa. And I'm sure, say, of course, that's the most laughable, not so. We go call her as it is. All right, okay. So, any one of these stories where you find interesting, where if you had a voice, we go entertain few calls, and of course, we can pay attention on the text messages. We can't just now. We'll take 1 minute break.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet, sweet mama salon. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause know. This not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know. This not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok.
We don't kind of the other side of the program. Let's see if you know this. Why this thing they come out? They should be. Okay, I'm not able to connect the line. Why? All right, okay, let's see if we're able to connect the line. Yes, so fumble. Yeah, the line don't open. Let's just see if we connect. Okay, okay. All right, let's see if we. Okay. All right, so they go. Let's start for the text messages. We start down first. This one they come up from Emmanuel Laco. He say we are heading to why Sierra Leone Lebanese owner Sierra Leone or not. Not too clear. Salima to Kamara, they say it could be that the deceased is not a Sierra Leonean, but probably claimed to be one through an asylum. Well, difficult for we say. Anyway, now they had some voice thing. Quick one. Yes, call outside they call from.
It's a Komon-Tok. This is a concern caller they call from Kono.
Yeah, concerns caller from Kono. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, I listen to me. I want to talk about the honorable message.
Okay.
The message is not timely. The time because we think we can see so because the time when they for don't pass this message is now when they for don't do for long. I feel sorry for this current executive because certain people the way they take up the social media, when they did this WhatsApp group, when they pass their wrong information there. At any time when the executive they come, they can see the truth, people they bash at them, take them as sellouts. If you look to what the Secretary General be talking this year, see, he don't pass the year. They try for call Dr. Samuel Kamala. They know they able to write letters, do everything. You know, this man is a wicked person. Now, overwatching his strategy. You want to become relevant to election. You look and say, people, the scandalous people there who say they're not the fit for the people in, and they are fit for the people. But how are you fit for people like way there? People they need information. They know they get that from you. Information are key. Komon-Tok, this country, the way it is, we will not take it, what you will do. But that now, if we not come online, say people they will feel it. Because now, true, we don't know people that will get information. But the West Sierra Leone doing this right now. If we will not stop the hypocrisy, and then people within the camp can't tell light and then platform, and they don't stop, we're not able to help. Now, more problem with the put. So let me take that. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. We had another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, if the Komon-Tok, they call the Komon-Tok. Yeah.
Okay. You get the platform. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, sorry, you know, their ambassador fine will not talk about them because I'm glad for that because I one call yesterday that we had I say but I left for the talk about that. That democracy business, now press where they support, now democracy now Biden, now input and they So Trump we don't cut some funds there. So I surprised they will not change until today. So the man not get enough fund for fund that place, the sum of thing the way for do. Even if he promised the government, matter be in government for give money for some. So, but Trump not one. So he get for pull out. That thing they let them not pass up on politics. So anything happen and they put up on politics and they put up on so many things. So if I will not talk about that, if I will not go deep. And two, that tourism business when they talk, Mr. Komon-Tok tell Salon man they go holiday. Salon man before when they hold that office. Then after the house, now the office, after the house, now make we see the person get office and they let them big. Because they go north side for taking them, picking them, go holiday. And then big man, they what's in they do that country there. They all get hotel key there. Free. How now make hotel they make money in a salon. Now the big man they all get key, personal key there, then they pay now free. Because they're not big man there. So two again, it be the way they did when the former IG. That man they tell the policeman they say, "Una go holiday, una get holiday, una deserve for go holiday." Even the deputy IG tell us to go holiday. When the secretary to the president can do something, the man lock in office. Now he say no, the man not for lock in office, not in house like office. Deputy for the for sign paper there. So that's a salon problem. I make the economy not the grown as Sierra Leone, brother. Then they cut off, then they lock the office, then turn out to your personal house key. So when you go there, they say the panel they can next week for can sign paper. So this thing has alone something wrong. Not to these two parties, let not blame one party. The system is rotting, me brother. It's rotting. It's part of. So now we just pray, not to pray against it. Now they pray for that time they let go them salon. No. Now
All right.
God say help yourself. You don't give life.
That's good. But I like where you bring candy culture of say we not the travel. Now it's all about the mentality. We need for change. When we change, it will change. All right. Thank you very much, my brother. We had another voice. Yes. We'll take another voice. Yes. Ahmed from the UK. Yes, Ahmed, you get the platform.
Yes. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for the brilliant program as always. You see, my brother, I know one. I not talk about the ambassador and stuff because a lot of controversies. Then Sakam, you resign. I know I'm going to that. That one we know what in behind the scene and our interruption into politics and stuff. But we focus on we internal politics because why I see Mother Build on say the whole Sewa ground now marketing for how long? How many years? How many years people don't suffer and they broke the story, they stay with them. But today it would spice them. It even it was for people to make a clap for them for that. So imagine that. Then I know on this brother and I know like saying Samura, I don't know that with Samura. What is Samura really doing? Or every time you call now Yando, you call now Komon-Tok, now Samura. Samura by itself, it don't make your life done. If you look at your age and what you don't achieve with the beginning, where they England, now we don't land, now we get property in Naya. So this APC party, they don't die on arrival. That MP where they talk about lower level election. There is not gonna be no lower level election. They want to play with fire. I'm telling you, with the grassroots, APC is dead on arrival. If they want to sit down, they not target, they not focus on this tripartite and this implementation. Make sure say they hold this government accountable. They are finished. They don't believe this. What they talk, they don't believe this. They don't say anything yet. We some of them talk because of some that. No, this is about Sierra Leone. Me and you get a role for play. Go to the issue. What is happening wrong? How in country they go to election happen, no results. They want to propagate for move on out of greed. They don't even hold this government accountable. Whether they hold their wire accountable, they go and rumor about you for where it stands for flag bearership.
Thank you very much, Ahmed.
For God's sake, we have intelligent people now in country. Now this will talk. We're not talking about Samura.
All right, thank you very much, Ahmed.
What's happening wrong? More focus on the wrong and more correct time. Nepal, they're not about fasting. They don't fast and pray. God will pray when they left the country to God. Nepal now fasting and praying. They take something, they know what's good for them.
All right, thank you, Ahmed. Thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. As always.
Thank you very much, brother.
Yeah. All right. Now we just we'll only take maybe 2 more, then we'll wrap up the program. Today will be a short one because tomorrow All right, now we just take maybe 5 from the text messages there, whilst we try for this one. They come from Abdul from YouTube. He say by 2020, this government will sell State House and move to Kenema or Bond as the new admin capital. This one they come from Julius Conte from YouTube, sorry, from Facebook. It says 7 wasted years under Madabio economic collapse, drugs, unholy alliance, stealing elections. And this one they come out from Mayata Masako. He said this government, these are from YouTube. He said this government's very heartless and they claim human capital where the government selling school compound to private people. And yes, Mary J, thank you for joining us as always. Thank you. And Leah Johnson Ambler, thank you for joining us as always. Thank you. And of course, Abdul, thank you for joining us. James Kamara, they say very I say Fatima Biode Alberta, Canada, we they expect them to na Toronto, then say na $100 for Gusiam. I think say na Virgin Mary don't come. Yeah, it did it. I think I see those videos and those clips. I see those clips. And of course, Conte, thank you as always, Conte. Edward Lennox, thank you as always for remind me for like and share. It's very important for us. And my dear friend Kelvin Sisse, as always, thank you, my brother. And Kate K, thank you for joining us. And we really, really appreciate we all. And of course, Nabil, thank you again. Sharing is caring. And of course, Emmanuel Laco. All right, so Fambola, this we get time for. It's a very short program tonight, but we hope maybe, just maybe. I'm not entirely sure about tomorrow, but Saturday it's guaranteed, but tomorrow it's 50-50. Let us put us. So until then, me and Mr. Komon-Tok. Bye bye.
Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of life, we come from. Komon-Tok, place to be, we the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beats. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Army soup, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they come from. Komon-Tok, I'm a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we they pave the way. Komon-Tok, ooh yeah. We they talk and we'll make me yeah. From Freetown to the world, we spread the news. Komon-Tok, on the platform. We the talk and right, we the talk and play from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. That we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, I'm a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Not Komon-Tok, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, Komon-Tok, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From Salon to the wall where they stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Armies who create, make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Vibration of vibes, we come from.